Well, howdy, loved ones. Oh, Clawbah Eyes, back again. And today I am with my friend Project. Do you want me to call what do you want me to call you exactly? I
Yeah, you can call me Project or Andy.
yeah, okay. I think I'll call you Andy. That might be that's a little less weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with my friend Andy from Project Predator, and we're just gonna talk about his channel a bit.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. This is really great.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. Like I said, I mean, I really do enjoy your channel. So yeah, it's my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you. Like I said to you earlier, I put a grinder conversation on hold. I hope he's not watching, but
I
yeah.
I have a feeling he's probably not watching my channel.
Yeah.
Baked Salmon's here. What's going on, Baked Salmon? And my friend Rami, Becca. Hey, Becca, precious little princess.
Hi, everybody.
So, for those of you who don't know, I have links to his channel in the description, links to his Patreon, and to his Facebook. His Facebook is really where you can get the unedited stuff. What's
Yeah.
going on, Trent?
Yeah, YouTube has been iffy, and I'm wary to upload too much because I've been blocked a couple times. But yeah, the Facebook page is our main central location.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell me, like, just about how, like, when you started this channel, like, how you started it, just
Sure.
the origin story of Project Predator.
Yeah, be glad to. It started probably a little bit selfish. Um, I was always a big fan of To Catch a Predator, and then I saw his new show, and I was watching, like Creep Catchers and these other groups
Hmm.
that I think are a little too aggressive, in my opinion.
Right.
And so I really wanted to make a show I wanted to watch. So I thought I would dip my toe in to the disgusting gene pool, and
Is it ever?
I, yeah. So I borrowed some photos with permission from a cousin of mine, his younger photos, and put them on Grinder. And holy shit, that's like just a pedo magnet. And they're not even sexualized photos. And within minutes, I was bombarded.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
going to ask you. Like, how many like requests do you get? What's going on, Codfisher? How many like requests do you get a day? Like I mean,
yeah,
I saw
it,
like some people like do like Base Shaman used to do a
yeah, I loved that where he would
yeah,
catfish. Yeah,
and it was just like immediate. Like they would just like
yeah.
crush them.
It it is, and it's immediate. I don't keep one profile for very long for a few reasons. One is I get reported by the men that are actually doing the right thing. So they report me and get my 14-year-old self banned. So I come back and so I try to do just a couple at a time, do a couple men at a time. You know how that is, right, Clever?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But yeah,
I,
so
I that's all I can handle is a couple men at a time.
well, you're only one man.
Well,
Yeah, so it's not difficult. And then once I was in that, I just felt an obligation because it's like, if I'm wasting their time, they're
Mhm.
not they're not doing whatever they were going to do. And I know there are underage kids that get on these apps. And I mean that's evident because they have, man, when they contact you, they're patterned down as far as the grooming language. So, like I said, I get the guys that do the right thing, but it seems like the guys that are horny for little boys are a little more prevalent.
Yeah. And hey, what's going on, Shin? And Becca, you can't be more right. Predators can turn even the most innocent picture of child sexual. They really
Yeah,
can.
yeah, that's for sure.
Um, so so basically, you do these stings on your channel.
Mhm.
If you haven't seen his channel, there's you have two of the stings up on your YouTube right now, and I believe
Okay,
you have three. How many total have you done?
that's right. Yeah, I've done those three,
Hmm.
and then I had some things going on in my personal life, moving, and that took up a lot of time. So I thought I would sort of relaunch in earnest in September. I placed a few ads, and I have a volunteer now for female decoy
Nice.
and security and a camera guy.
You know what? That's
So
that's what I was going to ask you about, like the security issue
yeah,
of those.
yeah. My wife is really big on me having somebody,
So
and
has it been like
yeah,
the stings that you've done already? Has it been just you going on these?
it. Yep, yeah. It has been just me so far.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Because I know, like
So
these guys get pretty agitated.
sometimes they do. These guys were really all cream puffs. I think my favorite is the soda guy. He's just loading soda in his car. He's a victim of circumstance.
Yeah. Well, the soda guy. I don't know if if anybody's seen that, but check out his channel to watch that. The soda guy is basically he's basically doing the John Pierre Weary thing, where he's like, I got a lot of people, might want to try to set me up.
Yeah, I mean it's a coincidence. I had this chat with you, and I mean you're here. So that guy that was using your Grinder account, I mean this is a huge cosmic coincidence.
Yeah, right. And not only that, but like he said that he was going to be like loading, and my God, was he loading soda? That was a fucking shitload of soda. He was.
And it wasn't just a lot of soda of one kind. He had
Oh
like
no, he
12
had
packs, he had
variety.
24 packs, 2 liters.
Yeah, like he wasn't bullshitting about the soda. I
Yeah,
just
he
came here to
said
get
he
some
would
soda.
meet me in that X5 and he'd be loading soda in his car. So he probably got there early, got a lot of soda so he could look inconspicuous. And yeah, I think his reaction was pretty good.
N-
I would have liked to had him stay and talk, but yeah, he had to go.
Yeah, yeah, he was in a bit of a hurry. Now, have you looked into John Pedersen regarding this situation?
Yeah, no, he still causes a lot of trouble. Mexicans on the bus as well.
Right, right.
You know,
The problem is he was
but
walking.
he was just walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's never had an
Um,
association with any 13-year-olds.
and it's interesting because the excuses that predators have given over the years, they haven't changed. You know, there's like 3 or 4 basic ones
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you,
so,
yeah, when you get them in person.
yeah. Well, my favorite one that, and I don't know, I don't think it's on your channel, but it's on your Facebook. So definitely, what's going on, Michael? So
Yes.
definitely go to his Facebook. But my favorite one is the first guy, and I think you were in Walmart or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and he's the guy who he wants. He basically says, we're both on the same team here. So
Yeah.
you're busting these predators, and I'm fucking these kids. So
Yeah. You're
we're pretty equal.
intervening in a good way. I'm trying to intervene in another way, and you're picking up signals, and I'm getting signals. I was thinking about that today, and I think he actually thinks there was a boy, a real boy, and I happened upon the scene, and you know what I mean?
Oh, maybe. So he thought like that you were interventioning, or
Yeah, I'm not
whatever he
sure if
said.
I'm sure he knows now, but I'm not sure at the point if he knew that it was me he was talking to.
Well, I was looking at your Facebook, and that one's the one that has like that has a lot of like hits and likes, and
Yes.
because apparently a lot of people know he was a teacher or
He was a dance teacher
dance
at the
teacher.
local high school, a town called Desert Hot Springs, which is just like 10 minutes away. A lot of my friends even went to that high school. They didn't know him, but yeah, I don't know why he got fired, but yeah, it really took off in town. I placed, a few ads to get it out around the desert here in Southern California, and it took off. Yeah.
So have you? I guess you kind of answered this, but like, have you got to what's going on, Johnny? Have you gotten to a situation where you were a little worried that these guys are gonna like go ape shit on you?
No, not yet.
I would think the soda guy was probably the closest, because the one guy, the Grandpa Stanley guy,
Yeah.
the daddy guy. I mean,
Right.
he wasn't gonna do shit.
Oh, dude, I mean, the soda guy, have you seen his body? He could have kicked my ass if he
Yeah, no, he
wanted
was a
to.
big dude, man. He was a big
Yeah.
dude.
But yeah, yeah. So I haven't felt threatened so far. My wife is glad that I have a security guy going with me, and so the buddy system is probably the best way to go with that.
So, your approach is a lot different than like a lot of these, like Creep Catchers and Justin Payne and a lot of the,
Yeah.
you basically, it's more of like a psychological like approach that you have. You kind of like Chris Hansen was basically a troll. These guys like the Creep Catchers and Justin Payne, they're a lot more confrontational. So what
Yeah.
made you go with what made you go with the approach that you have,
Yeah. One,
which I
I
like?
guess would be, yeah. Thank you. I think that like I'm a big fan of Pop Squad. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
his work.
Hmm.
And he has a more rational tone down. He gets a little agitated sometimes, and that's understandable. But for the most part, he wants to show up and see what the hell makes these guys tick, And the other objective is to put them on display. And, I want to work with the law enforcement going forward. They've been a little chilly as to the reception of this before I put the videos up,
Right.
called them. But so, it from what I understand with Pop Squad, he sort of started the same way, putting the videos up, shaming them on social media, and then law enforcement started to notice and called him. So I'm hoping that's how it goes going forward.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. What's going on, Emily, precious little princess?
Rose kid smiley.
Yeah. So
I love your mini syllables.
you know what? The thing, my what's going on in Hazen? So the thing with my mini syllables is like, well, basically it's basically just it's Bass Shaman's mini syllables.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
I'm just doing
you're
that.
doing an impression of Bass Shaman.
But when I start to like stutter, which I do in like my normal life, when I'm on a stream and I feel myself stuttering, I just and then I regroup,
Yeah.
So you're obviously a big To Catch a Predator fan.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you find this little community that we got going?
Okay, yeah, I found it back. I think I came in just after. What was that guy's name in Canada?
Oh, Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel. Okay, I must have come in just after he went wherever he was going to go, because a lot of people were still talking about him. But I found Ember Infierno's channel and just watched the hell out of that.
Right.
Bass Shaman.
Of course.
Found him back when he had 1,000 subscribers, and man, he's doing great.
Yeah, he's up to like 60,000 now.
Yeah, and I have to say something. I contacted him to see if he would do a voiceover for Project Predator, not knowing that he had like a voiceover page on his website.
Yeah.
So he actually charges for that stuff. But he's so positive and nice that he said, "Yeah, sure. What do you want me to say?" And so he sent me that without.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
Yeah,
he's an awesome dude. Bass Shaman is definitely an awesome dude. Emily, you could probably do the mini. Emily, you can do the mini syllables. You can do just all you have to do. Becca says one of my close friends has a friend that would be perfect to do in-person decoys. He told me.
Oh yeah.
Where is your friend in California? Because if you go on Project Predator's Facebook page, I just saw recently that you are. I don't know if you still are, but are you still looking for? Decoys?
I still am. Yeah, I have those that I mentioned. One female decoy and the in-person camera and security guide. But yeah, I would Becca Oak or anybody else, if you would like to volunteer, please email me at projectpred@gmail.com or just come to my Facebook page.
There you go.
I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely check it.
for-
Definitely follow him on Facebook. Facebook is where you get to see the it's basically they have to take the profanity out, I guess, but
Yeah.
It's uncensored beyond that, though.
Right. Yeah. On Facebook, in order to do the ads, I have to take out the profanity and any, lewd chat.
And you also have a Patreon. So
I do. Yes.
If you $1 a month, you get access to all this uncensored stuff, full of profanity and full of.
Yeah, I plan on putting all the raw chat logs up there, and always the uncut video from the Sting.
So what's going on, Sierra? So have any of these guys like which of these three? Has it been just the three guys? Because I know you're talking to somebody now, but I'm guessing that you've probably talked to quite a few, and it just happened like you got these three.
Correct. Yeah, for every one guy that I have to let 10 go.
Yeah, yeah, that's what kind of sucks about it. But it's good that you're building the channel, that you can get some volunteers, and maybe these people that you are letting go, somebody else will pick up on.
Yeah, and as much fun moments that I have in chat, this is my least favorite part.
Oh, I would imagine. Like, I was gonna ask, how rough is it to listen to these pieces of shit?
Usually it's okay. I can just go to a place in my head where I don't think about it, but I do have to take breaks and say, "Oh, mom's calling me. Shit, I gotta go."
Yeah.
Every now and then, because it does get, and it's I'm really careful not to bring up sex first or encourage them, egg them on a little bit.
Yeah, right.
I'm just being honest.
She led me on a little too. I understand it both ways.
Yeah.
Casey Moreau lives in California. I don't know if Lauren would let her be a decoy again. Probably not. Probably not.
I think I really missed my opportunity. I lived in Connecticut for a number of years, and the opportunity to go up and see Lauren in person, that seems like too good to pass up. But unfortunately, I didn't get to do that.
Yeah, you could have had a few beers with our quad.
Yeah, I would have sat down with him, interviewed him, and see what, just kind of take that approach.
So is Lauren your number one guy, or do you have a different favorite?
Man, Lauren wasn't my number one guy until I discovered Laurenography.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, on the Kentucky Sting, I didn't pick up on his main accent. I always thought he had a Kentucky accent. So I had to go through, once I watched the Holy Grail, and I think that's when his main goodness hit me.
So there's a couple of questions for you. Shin asks, what was his longest chat? Like the longest chat that you've, and it maybe one of the ones you let get. You had to you couldn't just reel in.
Yeah, there are two of them. There was one. It's the teacher. He had quite a lengthy chat.
Oh Jesus!
Over 3 days. It wasn't Lauren material or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a guy the other day. I was my first girl profile, right? So I'm just trying to be a cute little girl. And he was perving on me and just like, okay, well, I can't do anything till you're 18, so let's just talk for now. But so I did that. But he kept waxing poetic. This guy was full of words. And it seemed like, I could help steer the conversation in the direction I wanted it to go. But I let him go because I was so bored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you didn't know,
and he wasn't right. He was being very, very careful.
Yeah.
So I stopped communicating with him. I figure I can find him again with a different girl.
So okay, I'm gonna butcher your name. Megalaya says, ever come across someone like Loverman Genius who would squeeze the guts out of you? Well, you mentioned the teacher.
Oh yeah, which one was Loverman Genius?
He was the big bodybuilder guy.
Oh, okay.
I think from New Jersey. Not 100%.
The closest one, definitely the soda guy could have squeezed the life out of me.
Yeah, that was a big dude. Those other two guys were like, I mean, the first guy, he looked like really unbalanced. So you never know with a guy like that. The teacher,
right.
the dance teacher.
Yeah, he was scrappy. He could have gone either way.
Yeah. What's up, Victor? 407 pages.
The Lorne chat.
Yeah. So there's no holy Lornography coming anytime soon from any of these guys.
Yeah, I have spent many nights in bed listening to the Holy Lornography as I fall asleep.
God, me too. It's made for
We're
some
sick people.
made for some very interesting dreams. So Becca asks, is there any days that you plan to meet predators?
Yeah, well, my day job is Monday through Friday, and it's going to be in the evening starting next week. But so weekends are big. Now that I have a couple guys I can just call up and go with after work, late at night probably is when we can do that.
Johnny, well, first Johnny asks do you like Nigeria? What the fuck was Jim Roush like? What the fuck is he on when he asked that question?
I don't know. He was just scared, like somebody would show up, like the cops or something.
Yeah, I think he was thinking it was fake, like the Nigerian princess. Who the fuck knows what's going on in Jim Roush's head?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites too.
He is. He's well, and by favorites you mean like favorites like how most fun to like goof on.
I don't think these are great people.
No, they're all pieces of shit. So what's the strangest thing? Johnny also wants to know what's the strangest thing someone said while chatting.
Oh,
like weirdest thing that you've heard.
Yeah, they're really just not really strange, but lewd and icky. Just about what they want to do with the butthole and yeah. I don't know. I guess the guy that asked me for feet pics today is kind of unusual, but that's a common fetish. So
yeah. So nothing so like off the wall yet.
No, it'd be totally normal if he didn't want a picture of 14-year-old feet.
Right? Yeah. No, you wouldn't really think twice about that. Did anyone offer you a supreme pizza if you would just let them go? Did that guy offer you any of his pop if you just let him go? Because he had plenty.
Oh man, that would have been great. Yeah.
And he got pissy too. Like he, because you said something to him. What's going on, Tyler? You said something to him like, stay away from the little boys.
Yeah.
And he's like,
stay away from little boys. Okay, you do the same.
Yeah. It's like
I will.
There's.
I
you guys are there for completely different reasons.
I learned that lesson.
So Shin asks, do you hand over the material to the police and do they do anything?
Okay, well I'm not to that point yet. I retain all the evidence and everything. I've had conversation with the police chief in the town that the teacher was a teacher at, and he's going to give me some pointers on how to better do it so that the police can use it in the future. So I am all ears when they come calling. I did contact a couple local agencies and they were lukewarm to the idea. They'd rather that people don't do it because personally I think it makes them look bad. But so I will. Yeah, I'd love to get these guys.
Wasn't there one? I don't know what town it was, but wasn't there one of the departments that kind of gave you a little bit of shit for doing this?
Yeah, and that was the police chief initially. We have since really kind of kissed and made up, and he's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I took offense to something he said, and then I said something, and I just got to stay off and not get into the drama. I created the drama,
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. You would think, you're helping them out a bit, so getting these.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
these are people in their neighborhood. You know.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing this. You should call them out, whatever. But it's all good now with him.
So, is it a little late for you to be prowling around at night? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Probably probably will. Send a picture.
Get me 20.
Oh, he Johnny says to send a picture of Lorne's feet to that. Oh
yeah, no, I don't think he would ever contact me again if I did that.
Probably not.
The way Lorne talks about his feet in the chat is disgusting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Lauren's basically everything Lauren related is pretty fucking disgusting.
I've seen his penis. I'm
Yeah,
not too
we
proud. I'm not too
haven't
proud.
we all? It's kind of like an initiation rite of Lornography that you have to see that fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while I stop and I think, like, this is really fucking weird, this hobby.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, and it got me into this. And once I did the first guy, I was hooked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's tough to explain this interest to people. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
No, I brought it up to my wife, like, I'm gonna start doing this, and she's like, I, I don't, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
But she's been very, very supportive. Once I started going, and she saw what was going on, so yeah.
What's up, Bobby? What's up? Kennedy's here. Kennedy, precious little princess.
First guy, yeah.
How about
Oh
that
yeah.
creepy person,
Hi,
Brian
Ramiro. How
Gosling?
you doing? He's one of my Patreon supporters as well.
Who's that?
Ramiro.
Oh, Ramiro. Nice.
Yeah.
Ramiro,
So
good
thank you
good
very
dude.
much. That was a nice unexpected boost in my mood that day when you signed up. So
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
awesome. Let's see if we have any. Have you seen the movie Clown?
Uh-uh.
No. What's I don't know what the movie Clown is. Victor, is that like? No. Yeah. Neither one of us have seen it.
Yeah, no.
Have you heard all the recent calls from It Is What It Is? So are you following the new Lauren calls?
There are new Lorne calls.
Yes, there are new Lauren calls.
You have changed my life.
I will hit you up. I'll get you that link. I'll get you that link
Oh, thank
when
you.
we're done with here. Yeah.
Who catfished him?
It's you kind of have to listen to it because it's
Okay.
really kind of hard to explain.
Wow. I'm intrigued. Okay, great.
What? Okay, I guess a lot of people don't know where it's at. So
Yeah, Becca Oak. What? Where?
if somebody wants to, if Rami, if you could put like the link to one of the videos on the in the chat, that would be like cool.
And I'm sure if you search for Lorne Armstrong and do a most recent uploaded, you'd see it.
Yeah, yeah. Although I don't know if they have Lauren. I think they probably do. If you can't find it, I'll look for it. So
I'd love just to do a phone interview with Lorne Armstrong.
yeah, it would be. Although here's the thing with like doing a phone interview with Lauren
Yeah,
is you're not going to get an honest answer out of this guy.
right.
So it's almost like
Everything is for pure entertainment. Yeah, you're not going to get any kind of admission or real, lower layer of the onion kind of stuff with him.
no, and like when the interview when we were first talking about that interview and when he first did that interview with Ethan, like we were very very excited to hear it. But then when he just did his Lorne thing, and at the time I guess it wasn't really a Lorne thing. It was like
Yeah.
it was the first time we actually had heard from him. But it was any Lorne interview is going to be it was Perverted Justice fault. They got $100,000 an episode. Oh, cool. Thank you, Rami.
Thank you. And the Yahoo police.
Yeah,
Probably.
you do have to watch out for the Yahoo police.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, like getting an interview with Lauren, I would like to talk to like some of these guys who would actually like be honest with what happened. But it seems like the people that we have talked to, or that they have talked to, because I'm not part of the we, it's been the same like song and dance with all of them. Schumacher, Lauren, I mean Stanley, they're all basically towing the same fucking line where it was like they weren't going to do anything. And it's basically the same. It's the same bullshit excuses that you get like when you confront these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought of writing out the excuses on individual cards and just holding them up when they make them in person.
So the guy, getting back to the guy, the Walmart guy.
Yeah.
He kind of like walked away from you, and then he came back, right? Like he came back to talk to you.
Well, I followed him.
Oh,
Here's
well,
what happened. I
I saw you
followed him
following him
through.
for a while, and then I thought you had like what kind of like walked away from him, and then he like came back to like further explain himself. But I might have I might have be getting
Yeah,
that wrong.
well, he was kind of roped into it. I followed him. I watched him check out, and then I had to turn off the camera to pull up his chat on the phone. And so I slipped by and I pulled up his picture and one of his nudes and I showed it to him
Hmm.
while he was checking out
That's an
because he was
uncomfortable
continuing to
situation.
say, "Man, you're harassing me."
Yeah, yeah. And then
So
like you asked you were talking about the chat log, and he didn't know what was he saying, like the jet lawn or
yeah,
something like
what's
that.
a jet log?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know what
exactly.
a jet log is. A chat log. I mean, my teenager used to play those kind of games.
Yeah, yeah. So you could definitely tell like he was like there was something with that guy, but like he was like, and I haven't seen the whole chat obviously, but new
Yeah.
tattoo and clobbering, new tattoo, new tattoo and clobbering in one day. What's you're gonna get a clobbering tattoo, Kennedy? Is that what you're telling me? You should. Um, but oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, that's what convinced him to stay. Showing the nudes, and then he needed to stay and tell me about all the good work he's doing for kids.
So when you're talking to these guys, do you remember their chat log like really their jet lawn very well, or
What's a jet log?
or do you have to like kind of like go back and
Yeah,
refer
I
to it?
really have to go over it beforehand. And like the first guy, well, the teacher guy, I had actually brought it, printed it out, but I left it in a cart somewhere. So, like on the uncut video, you can see me going back, like, where the fuck is it? While he was checking out. But it's going to be a lot easier once I don't have to do everything. I can show up with that and, do a little Chris Hansen with him.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Were like the people in the store where you like, were people like looking like what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, here's a good one. Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis?
I know. Well, there's got to be a Mr. Penis. So
Yeah.
now,
I also kind of troll the people by using TCAP names like Derek and Cheyenne and
yeah, that's what
Luke.
I was just about to ask. Like, because I was very insistent that one of the female decoy be named Cheyenne.
Yep. And she went somewhere. I mean, I didn't go anywhere with her, unfortunately, but she's going to make a return.
Nice. So there is a Cheyenne decoy.
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah. Every decoy should be named Cheyenne.
Yeah, I actually had a Kayla Marie as well.
Nice. Well, that's what
Yeah.
when Shaman was doing it, he was going on as Kayla Princess.
So yeah, man, if I had a lot of time, I've had a lot done by now, but hopefully we're going to ramp up here and work together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, and I know like so. What are you doing to like kind of like sidestep the YouTube? Because YouTube has this real like if you fuck with a pedophile, man, they don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, and apparently the pedophile can just report and say there's a privacy violation. My face is in the picture.
But you even blocked like you blurred their face and
Yep.
still.
Yeah. So the teacher's video, the reason why he's not on there is twice I've gotten 2 strikes from him, so I can't, take the chance of uploading it again. But yeah, you can just say, "Hey, my face is in it." Apparently, even if it's blurred, and get it taken down and get the guy a strike.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's the way YouTube's heading, man, where you can't do
Yeah.
shit on here anymore.
And Facebook banned my first page. I was banned for like a week and they deleted my page, but that was my fault. I uploaded all the chat logs unredacted.
Oh, so with like the
Yeah, not with penis pics, but
no,
with
but with
really
like the
dirty.
yeah. But you know what's fucked up? Like Facebook Live, man, there's like murders happening on Facebook Live, and yet
Oh yeah, you can go out on a shooting rampage.
yeah, and yet you could like torture people on Facebook Live, and yet like you can't like say swear words. It's like it's really fucking weird.
Yeah. Yep.
We need to make a Predator Planet page to post So that's a good point, Becca. Do you have? I didn't put a link to it, but do you have like a site? Or are you working on a site? Like
No, not yet. That's one of the goals. Also, on my Patreon page, working toward. I would like to get a separate website where we can live and not worry if we get banned on this platform or the other.
and like, would you like put like the entire chat logs and stuff on it?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Project Predator. I don't think Pop Squad does that. I think he mentioned one time he holds the chat logs back just for like the police purposes.
Oh well, I guess that makes sense. But
yeah,
I would think like just with like perverted justice, once the case was done, they were able to publish those, and I know a lot of people would always like to. A lot of people love reading those chat. I mean, obviously, saying love to read the chat. You know what I mean, though. Like
I do. My wife and I used to do dirty chat log reading.
Nice.
Just character voices.
Oh yeah.
For each other.
Nice. What applications do you use for chat now? Is it just messaging? Shin asks.
Oh, for the Predators?
Yeah. I know you use
the
Grindr.
apps I've
right?
used are Grindr, Badoo, Tinder. Primarily, I've had a lot of success with Grindr, and I'm a guy, so I kind of know how the equipment works. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So I've stuck with that. I mean, I keep going to that well.
what are you using for the female? Like what site? What site?
What site? Badoo, primarily.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 40, but I'd never heard of a lot of this stuff. I had to do a lot of research.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but I mean, these guys who you're getting on there are like, you know, like these guys that you've caught so far, they've got to be like late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, and they always subtract like 10 years too.
Oh, yeah, obviously, of course.
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck
like,
are they doing?
I don't think the teacher was 35, and that's what he said.
Is that what he said? He said he's 35?
Yep.
No, that motherfucker's not 35. Clawbah, I want to do a chat log with you. You want to do a chat log with me, Emily? I'll do a chat log with you. Just tell me what chat log you want to do. Have any of the Predators ever mentioned meeting other underage girls? Yeah, have you? Are any of these guys like? Well, I know. Didn't the teacher have prior problems?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what got him fired at DHS high school, but there were. I've got, when I put up the video, I got a lot of messages from his former students, some of which were absolutely shocked, but some that said, yeah, I mean, he was really touchy-feely and just kind of gave me the creeps.
Yeah. Well, I saw the post on Facebook, and there was a lot of people who were like, yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
so
it checks out.
Yeah, people weren't too shocked. And like I said,
39,
that was a very popular post as far as getting like a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of feedback from that particular one.
Yeah,
because a lot of people knew who that dude was.
A lot of people sharing with other people that had him as a teacher as well.
Yeah, you did. You got a whole lot of shares on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you tried Yahoo Chat anymore? Shin also wants to know.
Oh, is that still a thing?
I think I think you can. You do have to dance around the Yahoo police, but the one site that you want to stay away from is MySpace, because that's where the high security is. Holy shit! Yeah. Durango Mango is here. What's up, Betty?
The Durango Mango?
The one and only.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, don't worry. We are bad mouthing Lauren, so.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And Yap Yap's here.
I heard your interview also, Durango Mango, that you did, I don't know, was it a year back? And really enjoyed that. You know, Clawbah, you mentioned one time you talked to Ember and you felt starstruck or something.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah. So now when you connected with me, I'm hearing clobbering time. So that was kind of my little nerdy kind of reaction.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm just some regular idiot. Hopefully me and Durango can get together and we're gonna do another interview, another like post interview.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, we got to hear exactly like what Lauren is all about from that video. Like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The bass shaman is here. The shaman.
Shaman.
Holy fucking shit! Now I'm a little starstruck.
Yeah, I know. He has been really nice. He's all about positivity, and he's actually changed my life a little bit. I used to just be on social media and say, I don't know, just to get involved with the fray, and I've just been trying to communicate positivity.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that's the same. That's the same thing. Like I found Shaman's channel at a time where I really needed it, and
yeah,
it got me through some tough times. So yeah, props to Mr. Shaman.
Here. And in fact, I'm going to start doing his empowerment coaching soon.
Oh yeah. His second channel, or his offshoot channel, the God, what is it called?
And you can sign up on bassshaman.com for empowerment coaching as well.
Yeah. And Dreambringers is his second site.
Oh,
or
okay.
his other YouTube channel.
Yeah, but I got to thank him again for doing that voiceover for my channel when I didn't know that he took money for that, and he just said, "Yeah, what do you want me to say?"
Yeah,
so
no,
thank you very much.
He's the greatest. Bass Shaman is the greatest. Not, a lot of us wouldn't even be Lornographers if it wasn't for the Shaman.
Yeah.
Oh, Frigid's here. Hey, Frigid, precious little frozen princess. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, I listened to you and Emily the other night too.
Oh yeah. No, that was that was a lot of fun talking about some horror movies. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that again really soon. We're gonna get to 89 through 80. It's a nice little sidetrack from Lorne stuff. But I'm never gonna stop doing Lorne stuff because I've been doing this for like 3-4 years, whatever it is, and I'm still fucking fascinated by it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It never gets old for me. I don't know how many times I've watched The Holy Grail.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I put it on and it just puts me in a good mood. I don't know why.
And
I think.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say. I think when, like, listening to the phone calls and all that with Lauren, I can see some qualities in me that he has, and I don't like that. So I try to, it kind of urges me on to. Not the kid diddling or anything. But.
Well, right. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, the basic tenet of Lornography is, at least we're not Lauren Armstrong.
Yeah, thank God.
Take solace in the fact that we are not Lauren Armstrong. Have I watched Killer Donuts? I don't know. I don't know what that is, Bobby. What is Killer Donuts?
Hey, was there ever like a GoFundMe or anything put together for Durango Mango?
Well, okay. That's kind of there sort of was. So the interview that Lauren was supposed to do, of course, Lauren Armstrong being the pizza shit he is, it wasn't about like, he didn't do it to like clear his name or to talk to the community, nothing like that. One of his very first things was, you know what, I want money.
Right.
So, and then Ember's like, no, fuck you, Lauren. We're not giving you any money. And she's like, well, you know what? If we raise money, we'll give it to Betty. As part of your debt, because like nobody is gonna pay a fucking pedophile to hear from a pedophile. Like, who's gonna donate to that? The same reason like nobody's buying his shit off of eBay.
Yeah.
But so there was sort of a GoFundMe for Betty, but somebody helped themselves to that. So
yeah, she has just been so gracious in her response and with this community. That's really cool. I think highly of her.
And yes, Betty just said it, and she said it a number of times, and she said she doesn't want Lornographers to pay his debt, and I completely understand that, but I mean,
yep, that makes a lot of sense.
I would still, it'd still be a nice thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, like if people donate, I'd do any goddamn video that anybody wanted to if they donated for Betty, because
Yeah, she's
I think there should be some good that comes out of all this like lornography stuff, and if that makes Betty's life a little bit better, then it does suck to I would never give a dime to fucking Lorne, and I do know it's like I don't really think of it as paying Lorne's debt. Really, I just think of it as something that something nice to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're still gonna fuck with Lorne. That debt can be paid off. We're still gonna fuck with Lorne because he's never gonna pay that debt.
No. God, I am stoked to hear that there are new calls, though. That's what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. They're and again, it's Lorne is. Oh, forgot to say hi to Poop Jones in the house. What's going on, Poop Jones? But yeah, the calls. It's Lorne is just as fucking stupid as ever.
Yeah. You heard me chewing?
Yeah, he's not learned a fucking thing. In fact, he might be getting fucking dumber. You'd have to listen to the calls to understand exactly what I'm talking about. But this new saga is just so off the fucking wall that like nobody but Lorne Armstrong would believe that like this is legit.
Right. Oh yeah, like some of the things that some of the things he goes for are ridiculous.
Yeah, you can convince that. I still think we should try to convince him that Kalo is real. Because I think that's the next logical step. Yes, I heard you bring
that up one time.
I think we can do it. I think we can convince him that Kayla's real.
Like, hey, it's been 10 years, but I just wanted to say I feel really bad about what I did to you.
Yeah, I don't know how, but he is absolutely getting dumber. Oh, we love you too, Betty. You're a precious little. You
are so sweet. I love that she drops.
I know. Well, Betty does a lot of the Lorne lingo. She'll type Lorneese.
It's just great that she's not so bitter after all that she can joke about it.
And that like she has like this outlet with there's there all of us she's the patron saint of Lornography, for God's sakes.
Yep.
So
hashtag Lorne logic.
That's hey Rami, you just cost me $10. God damn it! If you screw somebody out of $30,000, the first thing I'm going to do is expose myself to a 13-year-old on the internet. Yeah, you would think he'd be a little bit more low key, but no, that was.
And I love that excuse too. Oh man, my life was really fucked up. My head was in a bad place. And I've been fucked up. My head's been in a bad place. And the first thing I want to do is just go and find a young boy or young girl. And that doesn't make sense to me.
That's the thing. We've all had bad shit happen to us. It's like, I mean.
Yeah. Then you get on Badoo, right? And you look for little girls.
Right. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yep. Yeah, it makes your life easier a little bit.
Yeah. That's right, Rami. Actually, Rami, because it's on my stream, I think we both owe her $10. But yeah, no, you know what, Betty? Like anybody who would say, like to Betty, like let it go, like let it go. It's like, dude, that's fucking $30,000.
Yeah.
Like anybody who says let it go are the same fucking people who would bitch at a clerk if they don't give them the like correct change back,
Yeah.
Like if they if they give them a nickel instead of a quarter, those same people who say let it go would be the same ones bitching about like, hey, this is supposed to be a quarter. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a.
Yeah, and think of the
how do you let $30,000 go? Fuck, that would fucking ruin my ass, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
When bad shit happens, you're supposed to go to a swingers club. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just walk right out. So who else besides Lorne are you like? I would say Lorne's probably my favorite, but like you have a second, like a.
Yeah, I could go to my YouTube history. I recently watched Jim Roush. I think Jim Roush is my second favorite.
Jim Roush is always entertaining.
Yeah, yeah. Am I confusing you?
Yeah.
And Yeah, I like a lot of the guys that were caught in Bowling Green. Bald Beaver Hunter, of course.
Yeah, yeah, he's D Mac of course, or J Mac.
Oh,
Excuse
D
me.
Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's J Mac
well,
now. He doesn't even deserve.
he's probably not watching this channel, so I'll go ahead and say that my latest decoy on Grinder is literally named D Mac.
Oh, is it really nice?
Yeah. Yep.
Does he do wrestling DVDs?
I don't know. I'm just being honest.
Hey, Reborn, is that your real name, Reborn? I think Reborn's pulling my chain. Reborn. Shin would go with Roush
Oh,
or
Resta
Resta
Cruz, I see
Cruz.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Resta Cruz. That's another good one.
The POW position, I think Chris Hansen called it.
Yeah, I think there was a rumor that he offered Chris Hansen a blowjob to get.
Oh.
I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that for sure, but I think I read that somewhere.
That's why he was down there.
Yeah, I think so. Reborn loves Lauren. That's why we're here. Reborn. We all love Lauren.
Pornography has actually made my life better.
Yeah,
I love this community. I've been lurking for so long.
How long have you been part of it? Like, how long have you been around?
It was since Based Shaman had about 1,000 or 2,000 subs.
Oh, right, on his old channel or
Yeah.
his new one.
Yep, on whatever he had. He was doing like, Green Squad with Razor Cane and all that stuff.
So that was probably his old channel.
Yeah.
And yes, Emily, $30,000 is an insane amount to owe somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, it would like I'd be fucking ruined if I lost 30,000. I'd be fucking ruined, man.
There would be a lot of people that would just off themselves for that.
Yeah, shit, yeah. That's what happens, man. Lauren is in Cornville now, as we all know.
It's Becca sticking straight up for you.
So, you kind of talked about like what you have planned in the future for your channel.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more decoys. You're gonna get more.
Yeah, like I said,
more security.
If anybody can volunteer, it really doesn't matter the location that you're in, because a lot of these guys want phone calls as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you is like, how have you been able? Have you had to talk to them on the phone?
I have not. I've managed to get out of it each time.
Okay.
But yeah, it has cost me a couple things.
Yeah, I figure it's just going to be a matter of time.
Yeah, because I experiment with voice changers, and it's just so obvious that that it's altered, and I can't really do a teenage voice too well. But so if I need those kind of volunteers, and in-person decoys would be great to sort of put them at ease while we get into position. Any kind of volunteer.
Well, you got Kennedy and LP volunteering, although
wonderful.
LP is here and y'all are there.
I've seen LP.
Yeah, she's in Australia, but she would be a great decoy. Kennedy would be a great
small
decoy.
And Lawrence Princess, if you'd like to do that, email me at projectbread@gmail.com or go to my Facebook page.
Yeah, she'd definitely be a good decoy. So so would Kennedy. So got a couple. But yeah, if you're interested in helping out my man, like I said, I have links to his Facebook, his
Kennedy Wood, please come on over.
You can find all the information on his Facebook, on his YouTube, or on his Patreon.
Right. And the other thing we also need, I always feel a little bit pervy for asking this, but we use photos with permission of people that are no longer minors, but pictures of when they were.
Right.
So if anybody can or wants to donate those for some reason, please also hit me up as well.
Well, yeah, you know what? I as I said it, I realized it was fucking stupid. LP is famous, so she's requesting. She's already got her demands. So
$100,000. Well, that wasn't as steep as I really imagined.
Betty, you probably can't. You could probably fool. You probably can, Betty. You probably can. It
He
doesn't take.
probably wouldn't. He wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
No, no, not our. But Betty's got way higher standards.
No, I know.
So yeah, no, that Lauren is destined to be alone, and that's, you know what, nothing wrong with that. That's the way it should be, really. We've seen how he talks to, what he thinks is his girlfriend. So
yeah, yeah, and drunk or not, I mean, he's still an asshole.
yes, exactly. Yeah, that doesn't change. I mean,
yeah,
these new calls just. I don't know that he's drunk in any of these new calls, and he's just as big a fucking asshole. So.
yeah, I mean, his brain now is feeling the effects, I think, of the alcohol. Even when he's not drunk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. And that's the other thing. Trump won't let.
LP into the yeah.
So okay, so your email is projectpred@gmail.com, right?
Yep, projectpred@gmail.com. Thank you, Lawrence Princess.
God damn, now Kennedy's got fucking ridiculous demands.
I demand a date to McDonald's. She was just getting something to eat.
With apple dippers.
With apple dippers.
All
right, I can do that.
Do you think you're Jule? You should Betty, you should go to one of Lauren's. I don't think Betty wants anything to do with Lauren or his fucking junk at his shitty yard sales.
Thank you, precious princess.
Yeah, LP would definitely be a great decoy. I sent Clawbah some very cute Chris videos. Yeah, you sure did, LP. Thank you so much for those.
Julie.
Yeah. I had seen those. I saw those.
Have you seen Geno Samuel's documentaries? I think they're not up anymore, but on Chris Chan.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's a shame that, because those documentaries were pretty. I mean, I don't know how they were considered bullying, because they were pretty tame.
Yeah, he was very objective. I mean, it's
it's just, you can't talk about it. That's the fucking thing about YouTube, man, and that's this kind of the struggle that you've kind of faced is you can't talk about anything.
Yeah.
And Shaman knows it all too well, man. He had to change his whole approach.
I know. And I know he got frustrated, and but he's really adapted really well.
He has, man, better than ever. He's what
Starship Lockjaw.
Yeah, it's in full effect, man. Heisenberg's documentary was excellent. Here's what I'll say about that, Shin. I think that anybody who is interested in Lornography or has that's the very first video that everybody should see.
Yeah.
That documentary is amazing. I mean,
I have seen that, yeah.
They should definitely subscribe to Lawrence Princess first. That's the very first thing that everybody should do.
Well, that's the first thing I'm going to do right now.
Right. No, yeah. Definitely subscribe to Lawrence. That's required. But then check out Heisenberg's documentary, because yes, Heisenberg's documentary is probably one of the number one pieces of Lornography that you can you can come up with. That's
yes, everyone sub me.
Well, and hopefully everybody subs my man Andy from Project Predator.
Yeah, please.
Let's get this thing going, man. Let's get. Yes, Lawrence Princess makes the top quality kind of like me, LP. you're neck and neck with me. We both spend a lot of time and effort into our videos. But yes,
my wife must think I'm a huge dork.
Oh,
she's probably listening right now, and she really didn't have a clue about the depth of my depravity, Lornography.
Wait, she wasn't subscribed to my channel? I find that hard to believe. So. I thought I was a YouTube legend.
You are, man.
I like to think of myself that way. And Kennedy.
I don't know.
Kennedy's got a channel too. Kennedy's got some Chris Chan videos.
Oh, she does? Okay, yeah. I'm going over to LP and Kennedy.
Yeah, so Let's see. Production values are great on both. Thank you, Rami. That's what I always say. Like, that's the thing about me and LP. We spare no expense when it comes to production values. There's a documentary that's pretty good. It's about 45 minutes long, but I don't remember who did it. It was about the was that the dank memes one? I don't. Yeah, I don't. I know what you're talking. Well, maybe I don't. Because I know Heisenberg's isn't 45 minutes long, but that's pretty much like that's the like number one documentary when it comes to pornography, I would think. So you're familiar with like all the other channels and stuff like Crank Cinema, Arrested Development, guys like that.
Oh, Crank Cinema, I love. They put out a new one the other day, I think.
Yes, Crank Cinema is back, baby.
I go back and watch those too.
Oh, definitely. Those definitely. They hold up, man. I can't tell you how many times I've watched.
Yeah, no, my favorite one is the clones when one clones himself. Takes over the world.
Classic. That's a classic. Lorne 2000. Lorne 20014. Are you the same Lorne 20014 that made our Lord and Savior go apeshit in the fucking comment section?
What?
Like when Lorne was uploading videos.
Oh, I miss those so much.
Yeah, me too, man. Somebody wrote like just a piece of like they just took a part of the chat log, and yeah, that was him. Okay, so he took a part of the chat log, and fucking Lorne lost his shit. He was gonna take down his channel. He was screaming at everybody. He was like,
was this in a live chat or in the?
No, it was just it was just in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
So this Lorne 20014 just wrote like he just copy and pasted the chat log, and Lorne just fucking lost his shit over it, and it was just like screaming at all of us. In fact, Andy and Andrew did a video. Like one of my favorite videos that they did was about that. You know, just like Lorne going fucking crazy in the comment room.
I wish I'd been around for that.
What obscure predator are you most into and why? I love some James Klein. Who do you like?
We were talking about me being down there around 7.
Yeah, Chinese food. You got an obscure guy that you like?
Yeah, what's his name? Way.
Oh yeah, Jerry Wayne Martin Kosis.
Yeah, Jerry Martin Kosis. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good.
I don't know if he's. Oh, and the other one, Richard Brielle. He's pretty obscure, but a must see.
Richard.
A must see video.
Richard. It's Richard. Yeah. He's a good one. He's a good one too. As far as obscure, yeah, I don't know. I mean. Yeah, I would say, like, one of the ones who's, like, doesn't get enough attention is that fucking Todd Spikes. He's a real piece of fucking shit.
I would love to know more about him.
Didn't
he show up with an arsenal in his trunk?
He did, and he was he was a cop, and he, of course, got let off because, he was, the blue wall protected him.
Yeah, the special treatment, I'm sure he got.
And it was, these podunk towns and shit, so... Oh, Shin says Corey Edgar. Who?
Oh, is that Yahoo keeps messaging me?
Yeah. Why can't people be honest? In fact, Heisenberg and Lawrence Princess just did their chat log on Heisenberg's channel.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The Corey Edgar chat log. Rami
it's a dirty one, I think.
Yeah, well, it's actually it's not that bad. Compared to others.
Is that Rick's Talented Tongue? Or
it is, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It starts out pretty bad, and then it's a lot of him is just like whining about directions.
That's right. Yeah, then he's super careful about what he's saying.
Right, and that's kind of something that you get too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Like the guy that was all wordy and stuff. He said up front that. Just tell me you're 18. Just tell me you're 18. I said, I can't do that. That's stupid. But yeah, so he went on to be very careful, but it was clear what he wanted, but I just couldn't hang with him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you keep at it. I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure you get some of these guys nailed. And again, like what I like about what you do is you don't like you don't really scare these guys. You don't get in their face. You don't scream at them. Although I mean I like that too.
Yeah.
But I just
Oh
like
yeah, that's very entertaining. I do watch those videos. I just tend to think I would get more out of them with that approach.
and that's what that's what I think too. I think if you're calm and kind of like, and that's what you're doing. You're calm and you're just kind of like, talking to them. You're not really accosting them because
Yeah,
you're in a place where, hey Cheyenne, you're in a place where they said that they were going to be, and it's not like
right.
and you're not preventing them from leaving or anything like that.
No, I mean I view it as I'm going to report a news story.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yes, Bobby,
Um,
I do. I love Arrested Development. I love him.
yeah, he's great too.
Um, so yeah, definitely keep doing your thing, man. You're gonna
Hey,
blow up.
yeah,
I
and
hope.
I wanted to thank you for being an early adopter of my channel. I asked you to check it out, and you said yeah, and you went right over and were very supportive. So thank you.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I do. I love your channel.
Thank you.
Okay. Johnny asks, did you like Hanson versus Predator, and who's your favorite guy from that show?
Yeah, I mean, I did and I didn't.
Hmm.
Um, it just didn't have that old To Catch a Predator feel, but
Yeah,
the videos are great.
yeah.
Um,
Do you have a favorite guy from there?
oh, definitely.
Johnny Dupay,
Gosh,
Steelers and the Ravens.
Dupay. Thank you. Yep, the Steelers and the Ravens guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He strikes me to be a lot like Lauren. I mean, his mugshot is like Lauren,
He
and
was. Yeah, he's crying. Yeah,
yeah, I just have a feeling he lives a Lauren kind of life.
yeah.
I'd like to know more about that guy too.
The plumber from the New York is the worst Predator. Yeah, he's a pretty bad one. But what about the what was the guy's name? Popovich or whatever his name is, the one who kept like
Yeah,
who was.
he didn't actually come to the house, right?
I don't
But
think so. No, I don't think so. But he was the one like,
yeah,
you call me
he was.
sir, and that was
Yeah, the
fucking creepy.
military guy. He
Yeah.
stepped out on his wedding anniversary to call the decoy.
If you could, LP wants to know if you could kiss any predator, who would it be?
From me,
Apparently, I guess.
I'd like you to answer that too, though.
I'll definitely answer that. I have an answer. I've been thinking about that. That's
You
all I
mean
think about.
if I had the opportunity to do it, or if I had to do it like with a gun to my head? Um, I don't know. Out of video, I have to agree with Ember. I guess he's the least offensive and most handsome, maybe, or that Brad Pitt guy with the huge dong.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wait,
Yeah,
let me before I answer, let me read Durango's. I want you all to know, because of you, I have kept my sanity, and there are a whole lot. See, there she goes.
yep.
Of people who think that Lauren is a waste of space. So thank you, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Betty. You're amazing. I really appreciate that.
We love you, Betty. And my answer would be Anthony Palumbo, because first he'll bring me beer, and
Hmm.
you can smell his breath, so it can't be that bad.
That's right. He did offer, so he's pretty confident.
And he wants to be top. So
Yeah.
I can't go wrong with any of those. And absolutely, you can watch Lawrence Princess.
One of the best quotes too. No Ruber.
Yeah, no, iconic. I always thought if there was no Lorne, it would be would I slip? I wouldn't be slipping a tongue, LP. It would be out there, baby.
Now I think they might slip in the tongue though.
Oh yeah, that's shit. What do you think of people? Oh, that's a question for Durango. What do you think that people in Lawrencetown think about him? Andy, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I don't know how much Lauren gets around. I was wondering that because wasn't there a guy that went to sell him a printer or something
Yeah,
and took a
yeah.
hidden camera?
Like he lives
Um,
basically out in the middle of nowhere. So
yeah, I mean, I would love to know that too. The real Lauren reality show I would watch.
yeah, and that's the thing.
Just
We'll never get that, but I would
just
watch
for
it
the
too.
highlights. You'd have to slog through a bunch of boring shit, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like his videos, like on his channel, were basically 45 minutes of him driving in total silence,
Yeah, I remember that one.
or then like making inedible food.
See, but we had to sit through that to get to the shake weight video.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
At least we did get the shake
Yep.
weight video. Only after he ripped out did we find out he wasn't too well liked in Cambridge. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but like the people didn't really like they didn't really kind of let you know about it. There was that kind of they kind of insinuated, but they didn't come right out and say it because
Yeah.
it was that small town mentality. At least we can. I don't know what I don't know what that is. Oh, Lorniak's here. What's going on, Lorniak?
Cognac.
Yeah, I don't know what what are we agreeing to, LP? I think
I just got a new subscriber, so thank you very much.
nice. Hopefully you get many more. Like I said, so
Yeah.
if you haven't subscribed to my man Andy's channel, it's the link is in the description. And
Yep.
again,
And
check out his
there will be
his Facebook.
yep, there will be a link to that in the all the descriptions. That's the main place right now.
All right, man. Well, I'm about to hop off of here.
Yeah.
Again, man, thank you so much for taking time and talking to me, man. It's always a pleasure to have you come into my stream and
Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy your streams, and as a longtime lurker, this is like Lornography come to life. So thanks, man.
yeah. Oh, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. And that was the little announcement that I was going to make is I will probably be on actually a little bit earlier tomorrow.
Okay.
Depending on if I have a guest with me, because I may have a guest with me tomorrow night. So if that happens, I may be going on. So look for me at like 9 p.m. You know what? I think I'll just do that anyway. 9 p.m. Central. And what's next for you, Project Predator? What do you got coming up? You got a timeline?
In fact, I put a conversation on hold. I'm going to go back to that, and if all goes well, I'll call up my security buddy, and we'll go out there tonight and do that.
Awesome. So
or tomorrow. So
yeah, subscribe to Project Predator and watch these guys go all John Pierre Weary on them.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm really having fun with it, and thanks for having me on.
Anytime, man. I love your channel. Love your channel, man.
Thank you. I love yours too. This is such a loving fest.
It's
with you
a love fest, man.
All right, thanks, Clawbah.
All right. Thank you all for showing up, and I will talk to you all tomorrow at about probably around 9 Central. Bye, my precious princesses.